Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Dynasty. What I got for y'all today is another Mortal Kombat video, and boy oh boy do I got a bunch of news in regards to the Mortal Kombat reboot film being produced by none other than James Wan. Late last night, hot off the wire, a ton, and I mean a ton of details about this movie got revealed courtesy of the #show.com. If you guys want to read the full article, of course, a link down below. Now, initially, I was really stoked for this movie, but after reading this article, I'm really conflicted because it's not looking so good, guys. So, of course, just this last week, I discussed how filming locations were already being made for this movie, and it turns out the entire script has already been made, and the entire character list has already just now been revealed just late last night randomly on this website, and it turns out that the likes of Sub-Zero, Scorpion, and Johnny Cage aren't gonna be in the movie, and the main character isn't a fan favorite like Liu Kang. It's actually an all-new character being introduced for the first time through this movie. Also, Raiden's a teenager. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff to talk about. I'm not making this up, so with that said, let's break this down. Everything that's been revealed so far late last night for this Mortal Kombat reboot film. So here it is. It says here, the reboot, which has been spearheaded by producer James Wan and his Atomic Monster production company, looks to not only introduce a new character into the franchise, but will also bring back some franchise favorites. So there it is right there, a new character. It says there also, with Simon McQuoid locked into direct and completed script by Greg Russo, the movie's production seems to be picking up steam. Now, this is where things just, I don't know. What do you guys think of this? Here it is. Bam! The Mortal Kombat reboot will focus on a brand new character named Cole Turner. Cole is a Philadelphia boxer that is recruited by a prophecy chaser to compete in a fantastical tournament, the outcome of which determines the fate of Earth and its inhabitants. So yes, a boxer from Philly, you know, I guess you can say kind of Rocky-esque, Cole Turner is going to be the main character. From there, it gives us a list of every other character meant to appear inside the movie. It says here again, starting things off with Cole Turner, a lead male in his 30s, a brand new character to the franchise. Cole is a struggling and widowed boxer who cares more about his young daughter than anything. He is incredibly determined and refuses to quit in the face of fantastical adversity. So yes, I guess a boxer who has no wife. His wife passed away, but they had a child. Guy who really cares about his daughter is going to be the main character. It's interesting. It's different. I mean, if that was just it, I could live with that. But like I mentioned, it gets even better, guys. From there, it says there, Kano, supporting lead male in his 30s, the large, rugged Australian ex-special forces turned merc for hire. He is arrogant and impetuous, but a tremendous fighter. If I butchered that word, my apologies. But yes, Kano is meant to be a supporting lead male, so Kano meant to have a pretty big role in this film. From there, it also says Sonya Blade, supporting lead female in her 30s, the beautiful brainy blonde Rider, she's a Rider all of a sudden, who chases the prophecy in Mortal Kombat. She recruits Cole and fights bravely and selflessly for a team she can only be a part of once she earns a medallion in combat. So she's a Rider, and she's the one who recruits our main character, Cole Turner. So again, they really are changing everything we know about the Mortal Kombat lore. And like I mentioned, Raiden being a 14-year-old. Bam! Jin/Lord Raiden. So Jin. His name is Jin. Male, 14. The immortal thunder god and protector of Earthrealm, who leads and trains the Earth team in the underworld. So apparently Raiden is a teenager. I'm not too sure how I feel about a teenager giving advice to the older adults like Liu Kang, like this Cole Turner, like Sonya, like Jax, like a bunch of others. I don't know, guys. it's interesting. From there we have Molina. Bam! Molina, female 25 to 35, a drop-dead gorgeous woman that is part of the Outworld side. She wears a sheer gown over thigh-high boots and a revealing one-piece, and a veil that covers her nose and her mouth, so nothing too surprising, just Molina being Molina. Cool to see she is going to be in this film. From there, it also says Jax Bridges. Now, when I saw that, I was like, wait a second, isn't Jax just, Jax Briggs? You know what I mean? And apparently, his last name's been changed from Briggs to Bridges, which is another change that I don't see the point of. So, male, 30 to 40, Jax is a strapping mercenary military officer who loses both of his hands in an attack, and then he joins Sonya and Cole to fight the Outworld. So again, Jax being Jax Briggs, and now Jax Bridges. So, whew, man, these changes, I don't know. Moving on though, Liu Kang is in this film. Bam! Liu Kang, a male between 20 to 35, a fire-throwing ninja warrior who is a talented Earthrealm champion. He's not even going to have like a lead role either, which I think is kind of lame. As much as I wish they would switch things up, I mean, it's Liu Kang, you know, he's like the poster boy of Mortal Kombat, so I don't know. Now, speaking of changes, right here, it also gets interesting. Bam! Kung Lao, a male 25 to 35, the mute warrior monk brother of Liu Kang, so now they're brothers, and of course he's a mute, so I guess he doesn't speak, who yields an all-powerful boomerang hat. So yes, Kung Lao and Liu Kang are brothers, and Kung Lao does not speak. So yes, there you go. Kung Lao also been slightly altered. From there we got the Sorcerer Shang Tsung, a male, no age specified, the great sorcerer of Outworld whose presence is a storm cloud of dark energy. His ever-changing roulette of faces unfurls an evil smile. So Shang Tsung, just being Shang Tsung, should come as no surprise. And again, it's a really interesting, I guess, list of characters because even Draman, you know, Draman is here, a male 25-35, an Oni devil mask over his face. His body is composed of twisted skin. A heavy spike club replaces one arm. So yes, a 3D era character on the big screen in Hollywood. I never thought that would be a thing. From there we have Cabal, a male 25 to 35, an evil assassin of Outworld. He is outfitted in a black armored vest and a trench coat. His entire head is covered by a scarred black respirator. His signature weapons are two razor-sharp hook swords. So there you go, Cabal again being true to his character at least. And again, another 3D era character in Natara, a female 25 to 35, a black-haired vampire of Outworld. Two massive leathery bat wings protrude from her bare shoulders. Fresh blood drips off her fangs or from her fangs. So both Draman and Natara from the 3D era games on the big screen. And I mean, as much as I love the 3D era characters, I just think it's kind of crazy to see that a production company actually has, I guess, faith in these characters that really didn't have a lasting effect. I mean, as cool as they were, there were others like Cobra and, you know, Darius, to name a few, that really, you know, they didn't really perform as well as I think NetherRealm thought. But cool, Natara, Draman. From there we also have Raiko, a male 25 to 40, an armor-clad Outworld general with white glowing eyes. He drags a massive warhammer with him. So there is all the Mortal Kombat, I guess, actual characters that we're familiar with, apart from this main character, this boxer from Philadelphia, this Cole Turner, who has his, you know, his young daughter and he's widowed. But there's like the list of all the MK characters. Now there's also another list of characters as well that aren't, you know, characters we're familiar with. For instance, right here, bam, we have the Overseer, male, late 80s, the Overseer of the Clock Tower and the training grounds that house the Earthrealm Warriors. He is laughably old. So I guess all these Earthrealm Warriors are going to be inside training grounds, and there's going to be like the Overseer who gives them advice. So there you go. We also have Emily, female, she's 12. Cole, scrappy, determined, and wise beyond her years, daughter. So that's going to be Cole Turner's daughter. Her name's Emily. We also have Sophia, female in the 60s. Cole's understanding, discerning mother-in-law who houses Emily and is her primary guardian. So his in-laws are still alive, his mother-in-law, Sophia. And last but not least, Jess, a female from 30 to 35. Cole's judgmental sister-in-law believes Cole to be a selfish, bad father. She lives with Sophia and Emily. So he has like an entire family from his widowed wife that apparently hates him, I guess. So, boom. There you go. And of course, finishing up this article, it reads, what stands out from this character list is the fact that Sub-Zero and Scorpion aren't on it. You can't make a Mortal Kombat movie without them, right? Although it looks like they won't be casting these parts with actors, it could just mean that these characters will probably be wearing masks and be played by a martial arts specialist. Again, what are they thinking? Like, they kind of did that with the first two films, didn't they? Like, you know, Sub-Zero and Scorpion had very minute roles where we just see them fight each other a few times, and that's pretty much it. If I recall, they really didn't have any substance at all to them, and I don't get it. I don't understand. When I think of Mortal Kombat, I think of Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Liu Kang, you know. These are like the poster boys of Mortal Kombat. Why would you not focus your movie on the, you know, something that's familiar for people who, you know, are who play Mortal Kombat? Like, what are they doing? It's I don't know. It's insane. I'm really conflicted. Also, the fact that Raiden is a 14-year-old, like, what timeline are we in? And of course, Johnny Cage not being in this movie. Is Johnny Cage being replaced by this brand new character called, you know, Cole Turner? I don't know how I feel about that. Like I mentioned, this whole idea of this character, it's cool and all, but if it's going to take away from the rest of the Mortal Kombat lore that we all really love and we want to see in a movie, I'm not really a fan of it. I mean, it's really cool. I mean, there's a lot of great things that are being done as well. Like I mentioned, you know, Jamin, Natara, to name a few, Raiko, like those are really cool characters that I'm glad are getting screen time because, to be fair, the ideas of those characters were great. They just weren't executed completely in the way I think they could have been back in the day. So to see them being brought back is cool, but again, there's a lot of other things I have questions about. So anyways, this is coming from, like I mentioned, the #show.com. Full article down below. There's been a bunch of people discussing this. I figured, hey, if you've missed it, here it is. The entire, I guess, plot, more or less, is about a guy named Cole Turner who gets recruited by Sonya Blade, and he fights inside the Mortal Kombat tournament, this like training grounds where there's the Overseer. He has a daughter. His wife's dead. The daughter's family hates him, and I guess they're fighting against the Outworld, you know, team. That's it. So it's a reboot. James Wan's producing it, and I really hope we get some more information soon because, man, if this is really it, whew, I don't know. I'm really conflicted, guys. I don't know how to feel. And what do you think of this? I'm curious. I think you guys probably have a better idea what you want to see. I know when I read this, I was kind of bummed out because when I was looking forward to a James Wan produced movie, I was not looking forward to seeing a whole new take on the Mortal Kombat universe, like a brand new character and stuff like that. So I don't know. It could very well be a great movie still, but I just feel like there's a lot of things that just don't make sense. Like, Sonya is also a writer. Like, where is that coming from? Where's the Lin Kuei? Where's the Shirai Ryu? Like, oh, I'm so confused. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, please take 1 second and drop a like on it. Make sure to subscribe for some more Injustice 2, Mortal Kombat 11, Soul Calibur 6 content. Until next time, been your host, been Dynasty. Take care, stay safe. How hard is it just to retell the Mortal Kombat 9 and Mortal Kombat X story on the big screen? Like, how hard is that? That's all they have to do. Like, that's it. Like, it's not hard. God. See you guys later. Peace. You one of the greatest. You deserve more exposure, man. You underrated. To all the Dynasty haters, promise you'll love him later. Y'all gon' react like he did when he seen the trailer. But hold up, let me hit y'all with a twist. Wait, I'm Sub-Zero. The rap game is the Lin Kuei. You see, I've been a fan of Dynasty for years now. GTA, MK, and Justice. I'm still down. Rapper meets gamer.